Good morning, everyone. This is Moonlight 1717 on KestrelCraft for episode 1 of season 1 of KestrelCraft. That is right. We are here on KestrelCraft. Now, some of you might be wondering, episode 1, hey, shouldn't have anything. Why are there potatoes, wheat, stone bricks, and beehives with campfires underneath them? Which is actually what this is. There are campfires underneath them, so I can just grab the honey whenever I want. So some of you might be wondering that. And also, I have diamond gear and an elytra. This is not where you normally start on episode 1. But it is with me. I will always start my episode 1s with diamond gear. Just kidding. But here, this is a server that's been going on for a while. I'm just now starting to record it. And there is another YouTuber, well, 2 YouTubers, KestrelMC and CrunchyCookie, who are also on KestrelCraft. And I will put links to their channels in the description. If I don't, then I failed. Anyways, I am in a village. It is well populated, and I have done a lot, so I am just going to show you around what's been done, what hasn't been done, why am I so good, what makes me worth watching, although I'm really not sure if there's anything that would make me worth watching. I guess these clips, just sit here. Probably better than my content, just sitting here, watching these clips. They're rude. I wanted to watch the clips. Don't even have anything good. You literally have the same enchanted book for different prices for sale. Anyways, so what do I have? Right over here, this is the kind of library temporarily, has all the lecterns for the villagers, there's a bunch of beds, and if I ever wanted to not let the villagers out, I can do that with a simple, well not simple, but redstone door. In here there is a super smelter powered by bamboo. You just put your items up there in that chest, they'll go down and go into the super smelter. Something's been coming through and slowly destroying this. This used to be hooked all the way up here to this line, and now it's slowly shrinking. I'm going to have to fix that somewhere. Anyways, you come back in here. Whenever this thing has 48 bamboo in it, it will then send the power system to turn off the zero-tick bamboo farm. And then there's also these 2 double chests of bamboo in case I want bamboo separately. So we've got all this bamboo running into the farm to power it. Be able to test when it needs more bamboo. And these cliffs, handmade. I'm working on a plateau, as you can see, not filled in at all. There's this nice stone outline for where the plateaus could be going. Right here is storage, but I'm still working on the storage hall. But I have some items being stored here, such as prismarine, random tools, books and enchanted books, sand, cobblestone. You get the idea. That is andesite, granite, and diorite all together because you don't get very much of it. Then you come over here. That is, as you saw, the bee farm. Not really automatic, but good. In here, I put together a giant sheep farm. They just go in a circle. Come over here, get sheared. This is a miniature version of a design put together by Exumavoid from the Hermitcraft server. So if you want to figure out how to do this or how this works or all the details on this, go over to his channel. Check him out. Then down there's the old original AFK fish farm, actually the AFK fish farm. Just a simple thing with some nice storage. Over here, this was the original iron farm. Not sure who it's by, but it's what KestrelMC used for his single player world, and now he also has built one on this server. Over here is a iron farm designed by Mango, I've just put that up for when I do raids here, fight raids here, so I have a nice platform to stand on. 3 villagers in each pocket, Husk going around scaring them, and iron golems spawn and fall in and produce iron, which it is not doing right now. That's because the villagers have not slept in a reasonable amount of time. But as you can see, it doesn't have much iron, but there was one time I'm pretty sure we almost had this thing full, but then we sold all the iron without AFKing there. Over here is a slime farm. Currently, the collection mechanism is not working. I need to troubleshoot that. But they spawn, they fall down, they die, my cart hoppers pick them up. That supplies the server with all the slime they could need so far. And here there's a nice melon pumpkin. You can see a concrete maker. There's a bunch of little bit of concrete we put together. This is how I harden my concrete. It uses a TNT duper. Place concrete after flicking the lever to activate it. You could put concrete into here and it'll dispense it to you, and it just pushes it down too. So everything pretty simple. Oh, look, there's an iron golem. I guess it has left. Then if you fly over here, a lot of you are probably wondering, I've been avoiding this thing till the tippy end. What is this? It's a giant tower. Doesn't really look like anything other than a giant tower. Activate this thing. This is a redstone elevator, which I designed myself. No YouTuber that I copied it from. Completely designed by me. I may do a redstone tutorial about it later. It's quite slow, but yeah. Anyways, as you can see, it takes you up to this nice room, which has a nice view of the area, although it's kind of hard to see because most of the stuff is directly underneath it right now, which will be fixed soon. Don't you worry, it will be fixed soon. Then, I mean, this is obviously the best view of it all, just desert. Little bit of mesa. No, not mesa. Anyways, a little bit of that thing. I cannot remember its name. Drop down. Why is there a militia? It's a very, very important question. And why do they look like they're knights, not like, I mean, that's industrial and this is medieval. The answer is, I had heard reports of a war, which we almost did but didn't actually do, and I put up a militia for defense, and I couldn't get my hands on any other large quantity of any other heads than this because Kestrel had a button where you could press it and do this. Actually, I borrowed 2 of his observers and set them up on loop, so he constantly got the message that the command was running to give you the head, and I didn't, because he's an admin, and I'm not. So that was fun, and we will be getting to more fun things later on in the season. Anyways, I am planning to replace them with Admiral Flop's head. There's another member on the server's head, too, because that looks a little bit more realistic for the style. Anyways, heading to the nether portal, you can see a nice industrial tunnel, which I haven't, I can't open them, that's a glitch. Anyways, nice industrial tunnel that was put together by me, but I haven't removed everything from. There's another access right there, which then leads down towards all of the other stuff of the server where everybody else is. But first, I'm going to show you this direction. Yeah, when the shulker box glitch happens. So this is the store glitch. Wait. Can I? Can I? When I'm in like that, could I... Okay. I'll be right back once I fix this glitch. Anyways, if you look down this corridor, I think that's what this is. Anyways, there is this prismarine and sea lanterns and this spiral effect. You might be wondering, how did I get this? It's very, very, very simple. One second. There you go. I am completely insane. Yes. I came along early in the season, started it before I even had diamond armor. And I came in, took out the Elder Guardians, slowly cleared the monument, used melt to my advantage, and then used sand to split this area up here into little chunks and clear them out and made a slow farm. I know it's not the most efficient thing, but it does the job, as you can see. And yes, I go chase the pierce that way when I'm waiting for the guardians to gather up. I can just do this, get some trees, all that. And, aha, I was about to say I didn't have a sapling, but the tree gave me a sapling, so it may continue on. I don't need that one. But as you can see, I've emptied this out recently, but it gets me what I need to build that after a really long time of mining. Not mining. Killing the guardians. Wow. I don't make portals look nice, I just fill in creeper holes. If you want to know who made this portal, it is the wonderful, amazing KestrelMC. You should really go check out his channel, and he's done a lot of this stuff working with Crimson. And as you can tell, this is a really nice place, but once you look at here, it's just randomness. That is because this is the shopping district. Not that big, but I mean, like, we're expecting something bigger. I mean, like, there aren't millions of items to sell, or just thousands of items to sell. Anyways, this amazing prismarine, lost the word there for a second, structure. You probably already know who made it, but if you're wondering who made it, it was this guy. And I just that was not built by me. So we've been giving out free wool right over here. Free wool. We're selling plots. We've got armor for sale, armor and tools that I will get from the villagers, but I haven't stocked for a while. We have iron for sale, 1 diamond for 32 iron blocks. We have glass for sale, but that hasn't been stocked in a while. We have slime for sale. We have lychee for sale, but not actually stocked that well. We have wood for sale, but not actually stocked that well. We have shulker boxes and obsidian for sale, but not stocked. We have reserved spots in case I need to extend it that direction, not sure I'm going to need to. We have carrots for sale, not stocked that well. And then we have prismarine for sale, actually stocked. Like, yeah, basically, that's where the prismarine's gone, isn't the stocking that. But if you swim down here, also, why is it not stocked? You might be wondering, why are you so bad at stocking the shops? The answer is, I haven't been on for a couple weeks. Due to not being on, well, I've been on, just stop very often. Due to not being on for very often for a while. That happens. So, I'll be stocking the shops eventually. But, as you can tell, most of these shops are probably not ours. There are a lot of them, but there are a couple. This was ours, our original iron shop. When I say our, that refers to Guardian Inc. Me, Robo, Flop, and Lego, all working together in a company. None of those names mean anything to you except for me. Even me might not mean anything to you yet, but hopefully they'll mean something to you eventually. Right over here, there's a nice obsidian farm which people have been taking from, which I'm a little bit wondering why people have been doing that. Okay, so right here, this could just be chunk weirdness, which I don't think it is. Right here, that is most definitely not chunk related. Right over here, this was our original wood shop. Again, just that. And the reason why it says not for sale is because I heard that there might have been a law that if you're selling the shops, which I was selling them, they might be able to be taken. Then I decided to just take them off the market. Ow. Not that detailed, not that fancy, but I mean, it is amazing. And here's why. It is what is, you can see Guardian Head right there. This is our slot. It is what is called the Senate. The four biggest groups, I guess, or the four groups that were decided to do this, all represent here and have a vote. And then in the center, we have intermediary who decides if there's a tie. Because 4 doesn't work that well with ties. If there's a tie, he makes the decision. Anyway, that is the Senate. That is an ugly dirt hut. It's not very fancy. Why am I showing it off? The answer is, it is the original home of Guardian Inc. and my base. I decided to build a dirt hut. I was planning on decorating it more. Never did. There's just random items lying around in these chests. I tried to organize my items down here. I moved 3 saddles. And I put up a little bit of a sugarcane farm back here. So, not that fancy. Not that important. But, if you climb upstairs, you walk outside, this is spawn area. This is right over there is where we began. So right up here, you might be wondering what that is. I took a little bit of inspiration from KestrelCraft. Just a little bit. This is the KCPD. This is the place where somebody would stand to help people. And climbing upstairs, there is a nice staff holder. I started the KCPD. I am the sheriff. While operating under the KCPD, I am completely unbiased. And our officers are Lego Gamer and Fiery Dragon. Climbing up here, entering the staff only, since I am most definitely staff, you can come in here, climb up these windy stairs. Yes, eyes. If you didn't see them before, there are eyes. But there is a glass lookout tower up here. And if you are wondering, this does not look like normal vanilla Minecraft textures. I mean, just look at this glass. It looks amazing. I am using my own kind of custom-made texture pack from Vanilla Tweaks, which is put together by Exuma Void from the Hermitcraft server. Now, coming out here, there's this wheat farm. Wow. I was just thinking to myself earlier, I hate the fact that people have jumped on this wheat and broken it, but maybe it's just been me. Maybe I've just jumped on it and not noticed it before. I don't know. Anyways, it says community wheat farm, no taking the gate. The reason I say no taking the gate, I put this together, by the way. I put no taking the gate. Because at least once, maybe twice, The gate has just randomly disappeared. So, there's a gate thief around here. Coming in here, this is the community tree farm. You must replant all the trees and leave the sign, because there was one time the sign disappeared. Coming inside, just generic tree farm. Not much to say, but there's one time I came in here just a little bit ago. There's the reason why the birch trees aren't replanted, because I came in and none of the trees were replanted, and not all the wood had been chopped. They'd left floating trees, so I had to clear the floating trees and replant them. These people. Why am I saying I demand access to the front door? Why am I yelling at Kestrel? Well, you come in here. This is the head hall. These are all the players. Those might be the inactive players. I'm not sure. Maybe they're just the active players and we ran out of spots. I'm not sure how Kestrel did this, but Kestrel put this together. Like, let's say I want 60 in my own head. I now have 16 of my own head. It's the most amazing thing ever. I can show everyone just how amazing that wonderful smile is. Anyways, you might think, why didn't I just come in this door? Because, well, you might be thinking now, you're glitching again. But, if I come up here, I can open this door. If you are wondering what happened here, you can also not dig in this area. Kestrel has the server set up so, and you might not be able to change it, so if you can't change it, I'm sorry for annoying you by putting all cap letters over there and yelling at you. But if you can't change it, I'm sending this as a note to you. I want this thing removed so I can enter the front door. And if you can't do that, move this. Move this. That's right. Move this entire structure. Just kidding, I don't need the entire structure moved. But if you can, remove the little no digging blocks, no opening anything, no sleeping in anything, no using crafting tables. That would be very much appreciated. Just look at this amazing tunnel. There are a ton more amazing tunnels in the server. I am again giving a shout out to KestrelMC for leading the construction of the tunnels server-wide. Anyway, this, if it isn't obvious, leads to the end. And that is where I must go to finish up this world tour. Well, not really world tour, just of what I've done. If you want to see what other people's done, get hyped for the next episode, and go check out KestrelMC's YouTube channel. You should also check out CrunchyCookie's YouTube channel, but there aren't any Minecraft videos on it. Not sure whether there will be, but into the end I go. Now, it's the end. People have fought the dragon a lot, so we're like completely surrounded in these portals, which I'm not going to go through because that's all I'm here for. This thing, some of you who've done a lot of Minecraft might recognize it. This is an ender. I put together this exact design by myself, but it is not the only design. I'm sure somebody else has put it, but I'm also sure somebody else has put together a design exactly like this, or at least basically like this, I guess, maybe not with the pink carpet. Somebody came along, and they broke the carpet, and they lost the carpet somehow, and all I had access to was some pink wool. I don't know why I have a bunch of pink wool in a shulker box. But anyways, there's a bunch of pink wool, and that's all I had, so there's pink wool. Anyways, this is a wonderful ender. You get nice, large amounts of XP, and prepare your tools. That's about it for this episode. If you think I'm deserving, please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and if you really are ever so kind, hit that subscribe button. It would be very much appreciated. That's about it for this episode. Good night, everyone.